Oh my gosh. Holy Toledos. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back, and thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Last week, I unveiled a combo that only needs one card to pop off because it draws the other pieces of the combo. You all wanted the list. I held it back, but today, not only will you receive the deck list in full, but I will do an in-depth breakdown of how to pull off the combo effectively and efficiently so you can smash for literally thousands of damage. You can take hundreds of turns and of course make hundreds of dragons as well. So if you're interested, make sure to like the video to show your support, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more great content, and let's take a look at the deck. Alrighty, this truly is a Christmas miracle. We have Geist of Regret as the cornerstone card. 5 mana, 4/5 with flying. When it enters the battlefield, put an instant card from your library into the graveyard and a sorcery card from your library into the graveyard as well. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard, you get to copy that spell and choose new targets for the copy, which is fairly exciting. So this card is the main piece, which will draw the other 2 combo pieces for it, which happen to be a Galvanic Iteration. This is the instant speed spell we're looking for 2 mana, flashback for 3, so it might be a little bit more expensive if you're casting it from your grave. When you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell, and you may choose new targets for the copy. Very, very cool, because now we're casting a copy spell which automatically copies itself because of the Geist ability, and then we're in with a croaking counterpart which will make copies of our Geist incredible. As it makes more copies of the Geist, it will re-trigger the ETB abilities, bringing more Galvanic Iterations, more croaking counterparts into your graveyard for you to cast with flashback, which is very, very cool. Of course, as we assemble these Geists of Regret into play, we can go wild and cast something like Storm of the Festival, right? We've now used Galvanic Iteration, croaking counterpart on the Geist. We've got 6, well, I guess, no, it wouldn't be that. It'd be the original plus 2 and 3. It would be 4 Geists of Regret. And then Storm Festival comes out. That would be 5 copies of Storm the Festival. And at this point, you've won the game, because Storm the Festival can bring out Omnath, Locus of Creation for 0 mana, but it would cost 4 if you're hard casting. It's a 4/4 when it enters scry 1, landfall. First off, when a land enters play, gain 4 life. Secondly, add 4 mana, and then on the third land, deal 4 damage to opponent or planeswalker, which is cool. So we're using Omnath in play for 0. You play the lands on top, boom, there's 4 free mana, and that's going to give you the wiggle room. Also with Storm the Festival, if you haven't already been able to get them in play, the Lotus Cobra with landfall as a 2/1 for 2 when a land enters the battlefield under your control, add 1 mana of any color. So now we have free land from Omnath. We have the Cobra in play as well. We're still, casting multiple copies of Storm the Festival. We're playing land as well, which, like I said, will trigger Omnath and the Cobra a whole bunch. We can now have more mana as Storm the Festival finishes through all of the triggers that we can cast another or something else, right? We can really pop off after this point and, getting other things into play with Storm the Festival as well. Obviously, more copies of Geist of Regret. Cool beans. Copies of Manaform Hellkite, very cool. Key to the Archive is fantastic as well, primarily because you can not only take the Second Sun and copy the Second Sun with Galvanic Iteration just to win, but you can also take Time Warp and literally take hundreds of turns, you guys. It's silly. Absolutely ridiculous. If that's the direction you want to go, I'm sure whichever direction you choose, they're going to scoop, unless you're doing it against a friend who will allow you to finish the combo anyways. So with this out of the way, that's kind of what we're looking to do. That's the whole deck. It's really that simple. Geist of Regret, copy it with Galvanic, Croaking Counterpart, Storm the Festival, and now you're free casting from your library. You should literally be able to cast and go through your entire deck down to 0 cards. You've got the keys for whatever you happen to want, whether it's winning automatically with the Judgment, Approach of the Second Sun, or you're taking multiple turns. It doesn't matter. If you're going to do the turn route, make sure you have lethal, because it's mostly just like a flex, because you're going to deck yourself if you don't. Just, you know, keep in mind, you can leave these Omnaths in there. You don't have to play stuff with Storm the Festival, so you're not necessarily forced to deck yourself. You can take those extra few turns if you want, but you won't need to. You'll be able to play your whole library on one turn, and then it's just like a flex. It's like, you know, I killed you with 1,000 damage, and I'm taking 30 more turns. What's up? It's like turn 6 in game, right? You shouldn't be able to do those things, but yet, here we are. Give yourself a pat on the back, Alchemy. You really nailed it this time, and like I said, it is all made possible through the Geist of Regret. If you're looking to maximize the damage, because you don't need to, it's very easy just to win with this deck, but if you're looking to maximize your damage, copy as many Geists as you can, right? And then copy as many Dragons as you can, because sadly, the Dragons need to be the Hellkite itself, because when you're copying a spell, you won't be spending mana on that spell, so you won't get the Illusion Dragons. But again, you know, you really won't need to, because you're going to be making hundreds and hundreds of them anyways, just through the copies of the Hellkites via the Geist, right? So, you know, make a whole bunch of Geists, and then use the Geist to turbo copy the Hellkite, and then, you know, you're just off to the races, right? As far as the sideboard, it hasn't changed. You know, we still consider Lear a trash card that doesn't even begin to have consideration within this build. This is a much better deck than anything that plays that card. Anyways, you guys, we have some amazing gameplay footage for you today. You know, showcasing what typical matches are like within the queue, where you pop off and people just scoop, and, you know, those really hardcore jank matches. And a big shout out to a fellow content creator, Mojo Rogue on Twitch. Great personality. He allowed us to beat him up today, which is absolutely fantastic. And you guys are going to enjoy this. I have no words. If you thought the last clip I showed you was goofy, wait until you see the fruition of the entire deck played in one turn. Enjoy. Make sure to like the video to show your support. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on cool decks just like this. And have a magical day and a happy holidays. We'll wrap up. Going first. Oh, yikes. I'm going to mulligan for better lands. But we have a wilds. If we draw a land, we're off to the races here. So Crossroads in as a forest. And then we just need another forest, which is actually probably asking a lot. Maya's going wild. Nice, bro. Maybe they're here. If they're not playing quickly, I'm just going to bail. That's our second green source. We like it. They're here, they're here, they're here. Just took them a little bit. I understand. How do you not flip over, read some memes? Memes while you're in the queue. Read some memes. This is alright. I mean, we're grabbing that land, which is great. We seek a dragon? No, second key. Third key, in fact. That's kind of silly. Maybe we just lace out key after key after key. Right? I love the keys. Return from graveyard to hand. And then we'll discard the wilds. And I want to just focus on the keys. One of these keys is going to pull a Time Warp, which will be good. So if we can, you know, be grabbing that from the grave on that second turn with Regrowth and recasting it. That's, of course, very cool. We could double key, but we're taking a ton of damage. We may just want removal. Maya, settle. Let's just do our best here. We'll toss the counterpart. Wipe the field, right? Like, how do you do better than that? It just makes sense. I don't want to take, like, almost 10 damage next turn. How do we guarantee it's not more? And we're only at 14, so definitely deal with that. They foretell, which is great. Really groovy stuff here. The third key might make them scoop. Another regrowth? Yikes. Let's discard Cobra, I guess. We play the Geist. Beautiful. So if the Geist survives, and even if it doesn't, we'll just regrowth it back, which spends a lot of our mana, so we'll have to recast it. Yeah, they take the Geist here for sure. Or Shizzle. Oh, well, I mean, you know, if that doesn't get the job done, I don't know what will. Two, 4, 6. We won't have enough. Let's double Cobra, right? Like, I guess we don't necessarily need anything else. And we can grab the Geist back to our hand. And now, if we can get a Storm the Festival going, preferably land off the top. Right, that one land turns into 3 mana with the Cobras. That pushes us to 7, 10, and then we've got the 6 over here for 16, which would be enough for the 5-drop and the 10-drop copy itself. A lot of mana, and it looks like we might get the go-ahead. That's not a land off the top. Geist in play. Beautiful. We have 6, 7 available mana, which is not enough to iteration croaking. So let's just grab some available mana through the Cobras. It basically almost pays for itself. And then maybe just like a regular croaking counterpart. I mean, it still copies itself, which is cool. And we get a turbo mill going on here for more flashback, which really gives us access to a lot. If they don't make us discard our grave, like, this is going to be unpleasant. There's more cards hiding behind it, you know what I mean? Like, dead air. The Lupine, nice. So that's a 7/7 with Trample. And then a Blizzard Brawl on the Geist takes it to 8, and us down to 7. No blocks. Only single target, though, and we still have 2 Geists in play, which is going to be just, I'm sure, a ton of fun. So, and let's play the land. Right, we need lots of green. Oh, we need some red, though, too. And then it's Galvanic gets copied a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So another Galvanic gets copied a bunch. Right? So this is a lot of copies going on here as we see them stacking up on the left. And then this Storm the Festival gets copied 6 times plus the original cast. Geist, Hellkite. Geist makes us mill more flashbacks, which is cool. Geist, Hellkite again. Woof. Oh my gosh, settle down. There's another festival. Omnath. Land. And, well, first we get a Scry. Hellkite can stay. Green source, blue source. mana form, another land, triggering the Cobras, triggering Omnath. So that's a bunch of mana for us there. Green, green, red, blue, I don't know. Here's a mana form, here's a Geist again. Holy Toledos. We're going to town. This is absolutely crazy. Let's get a Cobra and a land. And, you know, let's make lots of green, lots of blue, some red. Green, blue, red. I don't know. And, you know, 2 more lands here. Why not? And let's make some green mana. Yep. Maybe some blue, right? Throw some blue in there. We've got lots of red, I think. Maybe a few more red. Who knows? And some more land. Why not? Let's get dirty with it. Some more green. Some more blue. A little bit of red for good luck. But primarily just green and blue. I can't believe they're letting us do it. So a key and some land there. You know, we get to draft the spellbook, which is great. Here's a time warp, which is beautiful. Discard. Well, no. Discard time warp. Take green and blue. Cast regrowth. Grab time warp. Back to our hand. Thank you. Hellkites are going absolutely wild at this point. And here goes a Galvanic, which copies itself infinitely from the Geist and triggers dragons galore. Oh, come on! We have so much more to do, you guys. We are making a ton more dragons, taking a double turn, and then going even further out. So, like, this deck is absolutely incredible. I'm yet to run into an opponent who will let me do everything. You know, we're down to 11 cards in our library, but we can just cast all of these flashbacks to make basically infinite dragons. And I think it was the Time Warp here that really pushed them over the edge. And this was a deck I showcased the other day, just a quick snippet of something like this. And you guys really wanted the deck list, so here it is. I hope you enjoy it. And, you know, I hope that you guys can find an opponent who will allow you to finish the combo, right? Like, how much damage can I do with this? I don't even know. I just know that it's absolutely redonkulous, right? So yeah, enjoy. Opponent goes first on the draw. Not a great hand, not a bad hand. Gonna mulligan. I'm gonna mulligan again. Keep this hand. Toss the Galvanic. Toss the Hellkite. Keep the Cobra, keep the key. The green source. Scry 1. Galvanic goes. The Moon Silver Key, interesting. This be a blue source, I guess. We'll untap it. Cobra in play. We can play the key immediately. Then into the Geist. Celestis. In their mana rock on. Stacking, looking for a land. Into their hand, then shuffle. Or an artifact, they take the key. I like your style. Let's just go in with the green source here. Red to key. Take our turn. Discard the Hellkite. Hit for 2. Don't want to lose the Time Warp. We can find another Hellkite with Storm the Festival. We can't find another Time Warp. We'll have to get another key and bring it back from the grave, because we don't have Lyre in deck. Another land. So we're sitting on 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. see if we get it. Looking for a Galvanic. Croaking Counterpart. Take the Scry here. It is a red source. Take the Scry. Omnath is good, but goes. And then, you know, this just doesn't matter. Hit for 2. They have a ton of mana, right? The Celestus, the Key, 4 lands. We'll have to be aware of Crawling Barrens, Forsaken Monument. These lands double tap now. Colorless is going to gain them 2 life whenever they cast here, so that's some life. Cody's a 3/6, gets buffed up. Okay, so we have 4, 5, 6 mana. This is 5, this is 6, that's 7, 8, I think, so that should be fine. This will be a blue source. We double copy the Galvanic Iteration here, which isn't really, you know, not good enough, but it's fine. You know, just a casual triple turn this early on in game it's rare. And then we can just smash 4. And again, this isn't really as wild or as far out as the deck goes. We don't have a 6-drop, so this is utterly useless, but it thins our library, right? Thins our library, which is good. We'll keep 1 land in hand. Get 4. We still have more turns, which is great. It kind of gives us that wiggle room. And this is getting a little bit spicier, right? We'll copy the Geist of Regret. We grab another Galvanic. Land in play. This can make a red source. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's not enough. We'll just Croaking Counterpart again, I guess. Why not? Just get after it. We get some nice free copies here, and it'll allow us to copy some other stuff as well, a little bit more aggressively. And all of this ignited by, you know, taking double turns. Well, quadruple turn, I guess. So early on, which is nice. We get a good hit in. No mana form Hellkite, though, which is fairly frustrating. We're sitting on only 9 mana. But, you know, we get down and dirty. We're going to Galvanic. This Galvanic gets copied 7 times. The woof. And we still have 6 mana, right? And this just compounds each time. So here's basically unlimited copies of the Geist of Regret, which is going to find all of our flashback cards, which just allows us to do it all again. Which is cool beans. So a little slow to the pop-off of it, and no mana form Hellkite for instant lethal, but, you know, we're doing alright. I guess we do have lethal through the attackers, but I'm not going to take it. I want to take another turn, right? I want these Hellkites out. I want to do a gazillion damage, right? The Geist of Regret. What an optimal name for what's happening here. So how many copies can we get, right? No attacks. I'm risking it for the biscuit. I'm going wild here. They need to wipe the field. They need to discard our grave. I bet they have it. I bet they have the wipe, but let's see, right? I hope they don't, because then we can really showcase the deck. We're close. We're close, we're close, we're close. They're chilling. They're like, why didn't you kill me? No, I know Mojo. Mojo's another Twitch streamer, content creator. Follow them. I was like, Mojo, I can't play against Sparky, and I need someone who'll just let me beat them up. Could you please be that soul for me? Let me beat you up, Mojo. Regrowth. I have Vecna for a super mill. Interesting. They are tapped. Vecna's great. Where are we going with this? The land or the Cobra? And we just copy Storm the Festival a million times? That's not really as good as we could get it, though, right? Like, sure, Storm the Festival copied that many times is awesome. And I guess that will provide the mana for us to go infinite with the rest of the deck. So, yeah, it's like Omnath, Hellkite, and we'll get real weird here, right? Because now this is going to get us more mana through the Cobras. Here's another Cobra, which we like. We'll take that Geist. I mean, we already have 12 Geists. I guess we don't need any more Geists. Take the 2 keys, right? And that's going to draw more cards to our hand, which is cool. We don't need any of these. So let's take Day of Judgment and then discard it. We need the double turn. There it is! Heyo! Discard the Cobra. And we already did this game, which is kind of silly. So Hellkite, land. And that land goes on the Cobra. It goes on the Hellkite. We need blue sources and red sources for the copy of it. Cobra, land. 3 Cobras in play. Oh, that triggers Omnath's mana ability. Red, blue. And then I guess some more green is always good as well. Here's a Hellkite. Here's a land. Yikes. Getting down and dirty here. Some damage. Oh, it's a good thing I don't want to kill them. I don't want to kill them yet. Not yet, you guys. Not yet. Let's get a key and some land. I guess we don't need the key at that point. Probably just double land is good. Guess we'll discard Day of Judgment. And we shouldn't key because we have to discard it anyways. Where's the Hellkites at, right? Where's my Hellkites at? Let's grab the land. Just so we can storm the festival more and get more Hellkites. Like, I don't know where the Hellkites are. And we'll just green out. You know, we're doing what we do. Grabbing some more land. Big shout out to Mojo for letting me do this. Nobody else, I've tried. Nobody will let me finish the combo. They all scoop. They all scoop. I guess just some more lands. Right? Worst case scenario, you're pulling 2 land, which pulls all your triggers. We're just making the 3 favorite colors. We probably just need a lot more green. We don't need more Geists. Why not, though? We have so much mana. Just take these Geists. Why not? Why not? Why not? Take some more mana. Decent, decent, decent. I'll allow it. Where's the Hellkites? Where are the Hellkites at? There's 4 of them. Oh, we discarded one of them, though, didn't we? Some more land. Decent. You know, all this around. About again. I think we have enough red. Let's just focus on green and... we have all of our colors, literally. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, man. Untap. More mana is good. Green and blue. Guess some reds. I don't know. Declining Omnath. Declining Omnath. Declining... Is this the wrong deck? I think I'm playing the wrong variant. It changes it. Do we not have 60 cards? Or no, the Hellkite's still there. 1 out of 4. Oh, the Hellkites are in play. I didn't even notice. Where'd you guys come from? Where'd you guys come from? So now it's like Galvanic a gazillion times, right? Like, this is gonna be silly. Like, I can't even... I didn't even notice the Hellkites. I was too busy storming the festival. Right? We've decked ourselves. There's no more permanents. We have enough to draw, though, next turn again, right? No, we can. There's not going to be a next turn. We're going to take the Time Warp to see how many turns we can take, even though we don't need them. So this is how many copies? We're at 16 copies. Wow. Galvanic iteration, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, why not do it again? Why not do it again? Oh, I think me brokey the game. It's nice that someone's letting us do it, though, because I've gotten to the start of the combo and people scoop. I can't showcase it. I can't play it against Sparky, but this is it. I've done it. I've done something, right? Just more and more copies, and the copies are copying each other, and they're copying themselves from the grave a whole bunch, and then the copies copying, like, oh my lord. Oh my lord. I suppose we should have counterparted first. We should have galvanicked, then counterparted, or double counterparted, then galvanicked. We did do this a little bit wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. We did it a little bit wrong. My bad. Because we could have got double copies again one more time, right? We should have croaking part, galvanic, then time warp. But I just want to take like 200 turns. You know what I mean? It's not. Is it that much to ask? So we still have enough mana just to not cast anything into play, but make a ton of 7/7s, right? We're just making 66 7/7s. Shout out to Mojo for allowing us to do this. We could go with the time warp, and that's great to take a bunch of turns, but we have lethal, and I just want to do a ton of damage this turn. So we'll cast the most expensive spells, and I guess we can, we can time warp at the end, right? But it wouldn't be taking multiple turns, like, we would have copied and taken 37 turns or something, instead of these. It's more than that. It's like, I don't even know. Well, but I guess the copies are 0 mana though, right? Because they're not being cast. So I don't think we're making more dragons here. So we did misplay that. We misplayed that. We should have just taken the turns. Right? Totes, my bad. And now I've put Mojo in this loop where we're just casting Storm the Festival a bunch. Dude, I fucked that up, you guys. I super fucked that up. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. Big time mess up. I wasn't even thinking that the copies are not paid for. Yeah, we should have done the counterparts instead of the festival, because this is getting no value. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Maybe I can click through faster. Feel bad. And you know what the worst part about this is, you guys? I'm going to make Mojo redo it so I can do it the right way. Because we want this footage to be perfect. Right? Because we're not getting any value here, really. So it's not even that great. I mean, we're getting the 1/1 frogs, I guess. Right, like those are stacking up. Which is fine. What are these frogs? Why are the Geists cloning each other? Or they're just moving over for each one that's done the ability. I understand. I understand. Alright, so that was absolutely worthless. I can't believe we wasted our time there. Anyways. LOL. I guess let's just make this Hellkite a bunch. And at least we're getting 4/4s at this point. I mean, even, I guess, more copies of the Geist are cool, too. Because those make more copies of the Hellkite. You could really do whatever you want. I wish we didn't waste our Galvanics. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. That's too bad. Right? Oh, that's the wrong card. LOL. You know, you get click happy. You get click happy. Maybe some more dragons. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Geists are fun. Dragons are fun. You really should be doing the Geists every time if you want it to be most effective. And then, you know, just add it again. Just add it again. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, it went through automatically? Almost? Or those were just the dragon triggers. I see. And now we're back to where we were. I've lost the Geist, though. I don't even see it anymore. Oh, it's over here. We gotta click over. There it is. There it is. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. Oh, and we're not doing any more Geists. We're on the Hellkite now. Just so many copies of the Hellkite. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. There's nothing to see here, everyone. Move along. Leave the likes on the channel, though, before you do. You know. I don't even know how to explain this. Like, we did this wrong, and it's still ridiculous. You know what I mean? Yeah, repeat my last action would be very cool. Very cool that would be. I mean, yeah. And then you could even, like, times it how many times, like, maybe if you didn't want to do it 100 times, you only wanted to do it 50 times here, 50 times there. Things we can only begin to pray for eventually. Alright, so we have a few dragons, right? We still have a ton of mana. Just don't want to cast the storm, though, is the thing. I'm going to kill their monuments. It's just fun for me. Make some dragons. Now, this will be quick, right? Oh my god. We get to slay their whole field. As if what we were doing wasn't enough. You know what I mean? Just stop it, HGG. Nice. We could mill all their lands into play, but I'm just gonna decline these. Oh man, like even at this point, I'm almost regretting doing it. You know what? I'm punishing both of us. I appreciate that he's allowing me to do it though. That's amazing. Definitely check out Mojo if you're on Twitch. He's a goofball. A complete goofy goober, you know what I mean? We could kill their lands, but they'd be... It just is more triggers, and we don't really want to do that. Right? If it's a land you destroy, you get 2 lands. So we still have enough mana to Festival. Just to make more dragons, right? I just want to make more dragons. Like, this is so many dragons. Oh my gosh. We're definitely going to break the client here. Decline. And then I have to decline this 1,000 times. Oh my god. What if I didn't, though? What if I put it into play and then it died? Foretell that down. Put it into play. It dies. We don't mill ourselves because we don't. It's not a forced draw, right? So now these should auto-resolve. Oh, the game broke. No. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And now these should auto-resolve, and that'll be faster. Beautiful. Thanks for supporting the channel, you guys. I really do appreciate it. We've decked ourselves. But we're not going to take the extra turn, right? We could have, you know, left a land there, taken the extra turn, and done some more weird stuff, but why not play the entire deck? We're going to storm one more time, make a ton of dragons, and then a time warp, just for fun. And, you know, 88 copies of the frog going on still here. Like, buckle up. Support the channel if you enjoyed what you seen here today. And here's another Stormskis. Unfortunately, the copies through the Geist aren't super relevant with the Hellkite. It's just kind of like an added bonus, because you can make so many Hellkites with the copies. The client has slowed down. The client has definitely slowed down here. Let's see if this resolves. I want to see how much damage we do. Okay, here it goes, right? We're slowing her down. It's just a legion of dragons, right? This is so much damage. We have over 125 dragons, right? 125 dragons. Not even dragon tokens, right? Crazy. If only we had a bigger deck, right? We could put like a 250 card deck together maybe, and then just go absolutely wild, because we need more spells to cast. We're all out of spells, you guys. Maybe something to bounce the key back and forth somehow? I don't know. An infinite key bounce would give you infinite spellbook spells, which would be cool, right? So I think we're done storming the festival, right? This is how you guys need to show up to your Christmas, events. Storm right in. I brought dragons. Okay, we're almost there. We're gonna take a double turn. We should make them take a double turn, you know what I mean? And then, again, dragon galore. And I'm pretty sure we didn't even do this optimally. Like, I think we messed this up multiple times. We could have done those croaking counterparts more times first. But here it goes. Let's quickly just look through our field, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages of creatures, right? Nice. 205 attackers. Let's see what we get to. Math is for blockers, right? Oh my gosh. Holy Toledos. Holy Toledos. Woo! Casual minus 1,300. That's fine. That's fine. And I think, like I said, we did that, I'm pretty sure, sub-optimally as well. Holy Toledos, you guys. I think the deck is perfect. I'm not sure how we could change it, nor do I think you need to. What I would love in the future, Wizards, if we could really put this over the top, give me some form of counterspell that has flashback, right? Allow me to counter maybe a spell that would stop us. In Alchemy, there's nothing right now, instant speed, but in Historic, there's things like Settle the Wreckage, right? We're going to attack in, and they're just going to wipe all of our attackers, which would be so very bad. But I think, maybe a counterspell in this deck would just, lock in the ultimate build here. This is more competitive than I thought it would be. I think that the list is dialed in perfectly. We won't change anything to it. This is the final variant. I'm just in awe of myself, I guess. Every now and again, we hit it out of the park. And today was one of those days. Thanks for hanging out, you guys. Make sure to like the video. Obviously, I'm live on Twitch every day as well if you want to hang out there. And that's kind of where we're brewing these decks, playtesting them, and all that. Have a great holidays, and we'll see you soon in the next.